Okay, so, hi guys, Ace here. Welcome to part 2 of my, updated, Pokemon Plush collection video for 2018. Yeah, if you saw the last episode, I tried to do this all in one batch, the, Generation 1 through 7, but the Generation 1 batch took, almost half an hour, so that kind of had to be its own episode. So I'm probably going to do each generation as its own episode again. Maybe I'll group 5, 6, and 7 into one video. We'll see. But anyway, here's Generation 2. First off, we have this Wooper I made not too long ago. A couple months ago, I think. Yeah, made it of fleece fabric. It's a big derpy Wooper, and I like it. I like how this came out very well. And again, I remind you, even though this particular one isn't for sale, if anyone wants one like it, I may be able to accommodate you for a commission. Just hit me up in a note on DeviantArt, which will be linked in the description. Next, we have a somewhat sort of recent Umbreon plushie. I think actually this model might even still be available in stores now. Very well crafted, and here we have a Celebi that I got at Anime North 2014. Even when I got it, though, it looked like it might have been secondhand, but not in too bad a shape. I still like it. You got a little indent from the mouth there, if you can see. Little sparkly wings. Little dangly, stretchy string thing. You can hang it on a window or whatever. Anyway, it's very fluffy. And here we have a good old classic. Remember that? Remember this Meryl from my old Emifestio videos? Remember how it has a pocket on its back so it can do this? Yeah, obviously it wasn't originally designed to do that, but it had a pocket in its back. I guess it was designed to be a coin purse or something, but I made a running joke out of it for a while that it did that. Anywho, here we have a Chikorita that I got I don't know, maybe close to 10 years ago, maybe more recently than that, maybe more like, no, actually probably more like 6 or 7 years ago, but yeah, kind of Toys R Us. It's fluffy and cute, and I like it. And here we have Unown. Obviously, originally it didn't come with the mustache, eyebrows, and hat. I added those myself for the aforementioned silly little early video series. But you see, what you fail to understand is that it's a rock that looks like a tree with a mustache. Thumbs up in the comments to anyone who gets that reference. Here we have quite a recent one. Big Houndoom. Got this at a local toy store. I really love the design of this thing. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look. The detail on this thing, man, is just, I love it. You have a sort of a derpy looking ferret with like blank eyes. made from the same material as the Dragonair from the previous episode. I actually think by the same company. Yeah, see the same tag too. Whatever that is. Pokemon Time. Don't know if you can. There we go. Pokemon Time. I don't know where they make these. I only found these at conventions by different vendors, but very well made regardless. Speaking of, another little guy I got at Hanway North 2014. It's little Sentret. Again, another one that I think was previously owned, but is in almost perfect shape, considering. So, goes well with the furret. Here we have a Cleffa. I seem to recall I had this as far back as high school, so it is definitely 10 years old at least. Very fluffy, very squishy, very cute. Here is one of the older ones, Lugia. I think I might have gotten that back in like 2000 or 2001. Like shortly after the movie came out, the Pokemon 2000 movie, one with Lugia. I still have it, and it's still in relatively good shape. Another one I got around the same time, might be even the same day I got it at the same place. The Slowking, you know, the guy who said he could use pants in that movie. I could use pants. He was also sometimes a character in my old videos, Mr. Stupid Narrator. Here's a much more recent Meryl plush. A bit cuter, a bit rounder, a bit fluffier. A lot cleaner because, you know, newer. Got that one at a toy store. The tail I kind of had to add fabric to because it was made from a really flimsy felt material, so I just added a layer of fleece over top of it to make it stronger. Other than that, I like it. He's a tiny little Wooper, store-bought Wooper, you know, one of the ones that pops out of a Pokeball. Not quite like the Meowth or the Charmander ones. This one was more recent than that. The Pokeball wasn't transparent. And Apom is next. Again, sort of middle-aged. It's like maybe 10, 12 years old-ish. Here we have an Espeon. See, I might have gotten this when I was still in high school, or I might have gotten it slightly after. Actually, I'm thinking it was after. Yeah, no, it was definitely after. So, maybe about 5, 6 years old-ish, I think. Anyway. Here's an old one, a Mareep. Probably got around the same time as the Lugia and the Slowking. I'll admit now it's not the best Mareep plushie because it's kind of narrow, flat. Should be poofier. But I'm keeping it for now regardless, and maybe someday I'll find an even better one, but hey, for considering when it was made, it's not bad. The face is good, at least. The tail is good. The feet are good, it's just the main body is too damn flat. Here's a spiky-eared Pichu plushie. See? It's sitting and it's got a spiky ear like in that gimmick from Was it Gen 4? Was it a Gen 4 gimmick? I think so, yeah. Spiky or Pichu. I made a video about Pikachu and Pichu variations once, crossed over with a somewhat famous PokeTuber. In my channel, you can probably find that fairly easily. Which is one of the ones I talked about. Anywho. And here is a Sneasel. Again, about middle-aged. Probably got this when I was still in high school, I think, or maybe just recently graduated. And here we have a really tiny Cynical. I think this is actually the tiniest plush I own. It's like, look at how the size of it compared to my hand. It's the size of my index finger. That is how long it is. It is as long as my index finger. It's tiny. Again, one of the ones that popped out of a Pokeball. One of the more recent models of those, but yeah, tiny. It's a little derpy chibi Espeon. I think I got this one at the same time I got the little derpy Eevee, Flareon, and Jolteon, Vaporeon at Ottawa Comic Con 2012, but yeah, the tail's not too, it's just a little flat piece of fabric. I like my other Espeon plushie better. On that note, a very decent shiny Espeon plushie made by Vicky J, which I mentioned in my last video, and I will again link in this one. Very well crafted, very cute looking, and I love this. Very, very nice. Big ears. Green. And now here we have an Umbreon, little derpy Umbreon. Again, from the same set as the little derpy Espeon and the derpy Eevee and derpy Eeveelutions, little chibi Pokedolls. Again, I think I probably got it at Comic Con 2012, or I might have got it slightly after. Regardless. Here's another teeny tiny little one. Little Togepi, another one of those ones that popped out of a Pokeball. This is an interesting one. Shadowlugia! Yeah, I got this one at a convention too. It was, I can't remember which year, it might have been Ottawa Comic Con 2013? I think. But yeah, I saw it, I wanted it, and I got it. Here's a somewhat better designed Pichu plush, more recent too. I think you might have only got this like a couple years ago in store, and yeah, very, very well crafted, this one. I like it. Here we have another plush from Vicky J. It's a Quilava. Made from fleece and a bit of felt here. Here we have a store-bought Quilava. Also some felt for the fire, and you know, minky fur part for the body. Here's another good oldie, Hoppip. Again, this one might be like 18, 19 years old. Maybe more like 17 years old, but still very old, very nice. Still holds up today. Now, oh boy. Before I get into here's the one official store-bought Unown plushie I have. Well, more like convention bought. I got it at Anime North 2014. Unown F. I like it. And now, what I hinted at in the last video, oh boy. We have the Unown plushies I made and hope to try to sell, and am still kind of hoping to. Like, if anyone wants to buy any of these, hit me up in a note, please. I need to get rid of some of these. I have too many. There's an Unown tee made from fleece fabric, hand sewn. An Unown O. An Unown question mark. An Unown G. An Unown exclamation point. A shiny Unown J. Another Unown question mark. An Unown L. A little shiny Unown L. Shiny Unown P. An Unown U. An Unown S. An Unown W. Another Unown T. Put you up there. An Unown E. An Unown C. Another Unown exclamation point. An Unown M. I'm not even halfway through these. An Unown R. This really should have been its own separate video. Another Unown L. Look. Just look at them all. Another Unown question mark. An Unown A. Really long Unown Y. Look, another Unown E. An Unown I. Another Unown P. Another Unown exclamation point. An Unown Q. An Unown K. An Unown P. Another one. Oh boy. Oh look, an Unown V. An Unown X. Let's move that so you can see that mountain of, I think it's supposed to be an Unown Z, but it could double as an Unown I. Shiny Unown exclamation point. An Unown H. A somewhat big Unown K. Another little Unown X. Another Unown P. Another Unown exclamation point. Another Unown W. Another Unown I. Starting to think that I like making Unown plushies a little too much. An Unown N. There's so many of these. Oh look, another Unown N. An Unown D. Another Unown J. An Unown B. big ol' unknown question mark. And a shiny unknown D. Yeah. Gonna have to back this up a little bit. There's no way I would be able to just count that here. I'll have to do that in post with the little side counter like I did in the last episode. But yeah, that concludes my Johto Generation 2 Pokemon plush collection. Almost half of them, or maybe even more than half of them, just these unknowns. And again, aside from the store-bought one, the Unknown F, all of them are for sale. I am willing to take offers. Just hit me up in a note, please. I have too many. Somebody please buy them. I have been Ace. Keep one up your sleeve. And I will return next episode with the Generation 3 batch, which thankfully has a lot less of these. Well, none of these. Bye.